The name of my workbook is Alzheimer's Disease, What No One Is Telling You. And let me tell you, I bet no one's telling you this, because this is not a glamorous subject. Because we do not plan our showers. They plan their showers around their... Hi, my name is Lori Janicek. I'm a registered nurse and a certified forensic nurse specializing in Alzheimer's and dementia. Why am I in a shower today? Because showers can become a huge source of frustration if you're taking care of a loved one with Alzheimer's. And you know this as well as I do. It can escalate quickly. And you know, it's hard to understand, especially if it's your daddy and he took a shower every morning before he went to work his entire life, and a lot of times before he went to bed at night. And now not only is he saying no, he won't go in there and he starts getting combative. Or you have a sweet little mama and she's taking a bath every day of her life, and she certainly made you take one, and then you try to get her into the shower, and not only is she saying no, but she starts getting mad and starts yelling, and it gets louder and louder to where you think you need to call the neighbors and explain to them what's going on, because you're afraid they're going to think you're performing an exorcism on her. It can get out of hand quickly. So that's what we're going to deal with today. I have a great technique I'm going to show you, but first I think it's important to understand the reason behind their behavior. Number one, it's just, so we have to remember, they're going back in time, right? So it's just like if you're telling your 7 or 8 or 9-year-old little boy, go get in the bath. What does he do? He takes off running and all you see is dust and elbows, right? Well, it's the same way here. They're going back in time, they're like children, and they're, yeah, I don't want to take one. It's as simple as that. But here's the bigger reason. We don't really know the reason behind this, but in their minds, their perception of the water coming out of the shower head is like bullets coming to their faces. And this is important to understand. But once again, I've got a great technique I'm going to show you on how to deal with this, and I promise you, you'll be a pro in no time. Hi, Lacey. Hey. Lacey and I have worked together for what, 7 years, something like that? And how long have you been a caregiver?
20 plus.
Yeah. I have learned a lot from her. And we're about to show you a technique on how to get your loved one to take a shower when they don't want to, when they are turning into the devil. But Lacey, I'm giving you all the credit for this. You're the one that showed me how to do this. And I promise you, you'll be a pro at it in no time. Number one rule, we never use the word shower, right, Lacey?
Never.
So how do you usually do it?
First thing in the morning, if possible. That's when they're going to have their BM.
Now, and I want to stop right there and interrupt you and say this. The name of my workbook is Alzheimer's Disease, What No One Is Telling You. And let me tell you, I bet no one's telling you this, because this is not a glamorous subject. Because we do not plan our showers. They plan their showers around their bowel movements, basically. So when they're pooping, we kind of seize the moment, right, Lacey? Yes. Okay, so Lacey is going to demonstrate. She's going to get naked for us today and show us exactly how to do this. So, no, I'm joking. I'm kidding. Okay, so go ahead and sit down. All right. So now they're having a bowel movement. Okay, so while they're sitting there, this is when you are going to come to the shower, turn the shower on, and get the shower to the right temperature, and then you're going to close it up, right? You're going to use the shower curtain so they can't see it. So remember, it's the perception of the water coming out, not the sound, that's bothering them. So this is the time that you get them naked, right, Lacey?
Exactly, yes.
So their pants, this is so glamorous, but their pants are already down, right? And then you're going to take their shirts off. So when they're done, then they're nude. And this is important to understand. Even in the throes of this disease, they are still very vulnerable when they're naked. So they're much more likely to do what you want them to do while they're nude. So they're naked on the potty now. We've wiped them, they're cleaned up, the water's going. If you have a heat lamp, we've turned that on. We've covered up the water, and now we're gonna stand them up and walk them into the shower. And usually they'll go just fine because they can't see the water. Then we're going to put them in facing the water. Now at this point, Lacey and I try to not to let the water touch them at this point. But we love the handheld showers, because what we'll do is just put a little bit of water on them. Get this out of the way. We'll put a little bit of water on them to show them, hey, it's okay, it's not hurting. And then once they know they're not going to be hurt, once they know everything's okay, the rest is a breeze. You've got this after that. I hope this technique helps. For this and other tips, go to alzworkbook.com.